What's going on, everybody? It's AJM21. What's going on, everybody? It's AJM21, and we are back with another streamer interviewed episode. Today's episode, we have Alex Toasty on Twitch, Alex_Toasty. He's also got a YouTube that he's working on, so if you want, you can go check that out as well. He said there's not as much content there, but bear with him, and he will get some more content on there. We are playing Apex Legends. I haven't played it in a while, so I was really rusty. We both kind of just hopped on to get the interview done. Between me dealing with my kids, him dealing with his kids, we kind of just had to a little bit rush it, I will say. I did feel a little bit rushed because I got all kinds of stuff going on. As you're saying this, I am currently out of town. So there's that. But I wanted to make sure and get some stuff up for the Sunday uploads that will be changing. And if you stay tuned until the end of the episode, I will give all of those details as to my new schedule, new upload schedule, all that stuff. At the end, I want you guys to focus on this interview. I had a lot of fun. It's been a while since I played Apex, and I kind of got hammer walked, if that's a phrase. Hammer walked. I'm gonna make it a phrase. Hammer walk. I like it. I got bodied a lot. Wasn't really the best teammate, so I kind of left him hanging out to dry a little bit, a lot of bit. But I'll let you guys hop right into it. Once again, this is Alex Toasty. Thanks.
All right.
All right. So we have Alex Toasty
I'm the jump
here.
master.
Gonna be jumping into another streamer interviewed episode, and I'm sure this one's gonna be fairly simple. But how'd you come up with your gamer tag?
To be honest,
touchdown
I was
here.
trying to find something that I thought was a little funny,
It's time to drop, shock, and roll.
and I was just going through random adjectives, and I just thought Alex Toasty fit. Rolled off the tongue pretty good. So
I do
went
like
with
it. I do like it. It's not
Yeah.
too bad. All right. And when did you start streaming?
Let's say late of last year.
Okay.
I started streaming Paladins, which is like a Overwatch knockoff, but then work got busy, so I kind of flaked out for a little bit. And then I tried to get into the whole Fortnite scene, but
First
it
blood.
wasn't for me.
Tastes like victory.
So then I found
Good
Apex,
work.
and it's
We're inside the next ring.
it's more my style than Fortnite, so
Gotcha.
I went with that.
I can completely understand that. All right. This guy decided to go away from us.
That's alright.
How you doing on loot?
I got a Mozambique and a Prowler. I'm not.
Alternator here.
Alternator there.
amazing.
Two alternating
Take
fire
that.
barrels. Easy to control.
Using grapple. I am taking fire, friends. I am down.
He's
I
downed
mean,
already.
If you think about it.
You are loading like a motherfucker.
Wow.
Well, I
New
mean,
kill
I
leader.
landed next to my
Call him if you
teammate.
spot him.
You didn't, so.
Target reporting.
Just us now. Gotta
Oh
watch
gosh.
each other's back.
I just bought a new mouse. I'm getting used to it. Do not blame. Not looking for blame, but I'm blaming.
Arc star out. Throwing thermite.
Archer out.
What's the
Well,
Alternator for the win. Here we go.
Moving here.
yeah.
Great game.
Next time you'll do really good.
That's how we do.
It's a good way to warm it up.
Yeah.
That's alright.
All right. So you said Paladin was your first game
Yeah,
you started streaming?
it's like a free-to-play Overwatch knockoff.
Okay. And what is your proudest moment streaming so far?
Streaming so far. Probably just when I got my first actual paid sub, you know? It's a good feeling knowing that somebody's willing to pay to view my content, you know?
Mhm.
Which is a good feeling.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes, it is. Who do you main on Apex?
Either Bangalore or Wraith, usually. Either or.
As fun, we will be gifted with victory.
Time to put some lead downrange.
Why did you start streaming in the first place?
I mostly got into it when this whole like Fortnite boom started. Obviously I started watching
I cannot wait to
Ninja
win
like
this match,
the
friend.
entire world did. And I thought if I'm gonna play anyway, you know, you might as well enjoy it with other people, and if you can make some money along the way, good for you.
Okay.
You know?
Very nice. Yeah, I feel like this whole like everyone being wholesome and they're like, oh well, I'm just streaming because it's fun. Like I
That's
get
a
it.
lie.
I
It is
really do
fun.
enjoy streaming, but I don't like working for other people. I want to make this my career.
Right.
And I don't think there's anything bad about saying that.
Right. No, everyone has to make money, you know?
So what's one thing you wish you would have done different when you started streaming?
The checks, we're dropping hot.
Ooh. I think I should have done more research and know what I was getting myself into. You know, because you go onto the Twitch dashboard when you first log on, and there's guys with tens of thousands of viewers. You know, and you think, oh, I'm gonna make a channel, start playing, and I'm gonna have thousands of people watch me. And that is not the case as a new streamer. You know, there's times where I stream for days on end for 0 to 1 person. You know. So
Yep.
it's not a short-term success. I mean, for certain people it is because they already have a following and they bring that following over, which is different. But as a new content creator, it's difficult.
Are you guys fighting?
No, we're good.
All right. I was hearing a lot of shots. All right. And I need armor. There's some. All right. So, what streamers do you look up to and why?
Most I look up to, it would have to be Dr. Disrespect.
Okay.
Just from a sheer entertainment production value standpoint. And time that he puts into just the look of his stream is just worth watching. You know, even if the gameplay isn't pro level. It's
Watch your back.
I'm getting roasted hard. But yeah, I just only watching a movie.
Well,
Not your day.
I haven't played this game in a while.
I told you, if you were looking for a pro level gameplay, you're in the wrong spot, dude.
It's okay. I'm a big bot. Big bot. Especially whenever I like don't play the game regularly.
Yeah.
Like I had the Havoc right there. I think it was the Havoc. It might have been the Devotion. I don't know. But I was expecting it to fire fast off the rip, not spool up. So as soon as it started spooling, I was like, "Oh yeah, I remember this now." All right. And what is your all-time favorite game?
It's got to be Call of Duty 4.
Okay.
I mean, because I'm only 24, so I would say the younger generation. So, you know, I would say end of middle school, beginning of high school, when like I first got my Xbox 360, and I remember when we used to play, we would have to unplug our internet
Excellent.
from our
Time to
computer
destroy more opponents.
just so we can plug it into our Xbox
Ready up.
if we wanted to
It's
play
go
it
time.
online.
Yep.
And that's what really
Your
really
father will gift
got
us
me into
today.
multiplayer gaming.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, just the hours and hours and hours we spent on that game as kids, it's unreal.
Yeah. I definitely played a lot of video games as a kid.
Yeah, I would say that, and
This is your
if
champion.
not that, I would say Call of Duty 4 for
Get
multiplayer.
some.
But
Move
as
it
just
or
like a
die.
solo grind, I would say it would have to be Skyrim.
Okay.
I will guide us to
Just
victory
because of
below.
the amount of time invested, the hundreds of hours.
I'm the jump master. Ready up.
Well, there's two different sides there, you know. Why am I always the jump master?
Because I don't want it. I hate being jump master.
I will guide us to victory below.
All right, where are we going?
Prepare for battle.
Alrighty. And what is one thing you would change about online gaming as a whole?
Change anything. As a consumer, I would change the not necessarily the pay to win way of the game that games are now, but almost the
Frag grenades.
pay to have fun, or you know what I mean? The pay to unlocks, all that stuff, all the microtransactions.
Throw an arc star.
You know, back in the day, if you wanted guns or skins or anything, you would have to spend days grinding. You know, now it's just you pay $20 and you do whatever you want.
Ah,
Don't worry, I'm here.
8
oh, wow,
shotgun
he's just
shots.
going for it. I don't think I have any.
I'm spotted.
Oh, grenades.
Alright, coming up.
Wow.
Decoy.
But alive.
You'll be all right. I got you.
Bamboozled.
No, you guys got him.
Really?
Yeah, I saw him crawling away.
Reloading. More enemies down. I am repairing myself.
Kill confirmed. Helmet here.
Blue helmet
Level
here?
2. Level 1.
Contact.
Alright, give me a second. Where is this guy?
Over here. He's got purple armor.
Reloading.
Put light down range.
Karate kid me in the face.
Reloading.
Appointed.
I killed the whole squad.
I killed the whole squad.
Repairing.
For
Reloading.
you. Making me look bad.
Reloading.
I didn't kill the whole squad. I think I was our teammate. I just love that call out.
Got a med kit. 1 sec.
Alright. So, you said the
Appointed.
pay to win portion.
Kill leader.
Yeah, absolutely.
Using a med kit.
It's
1
more
sec.
rewarding when you have to, you know, put in the hours to unlock stuff instead of, you know, a credit card.
Yep. I understand that. Alright, now I got a real gun. I don't have any health. I'll find some though.
There, I think I might have something.
Oh, our teammate left? Cool.
Syringe here.
I'll be right over.
Mozambique here.
Champion eliminated.
A champion has fallen. It was our time.
Alright. Where'd you drop that health at?
Half the squads remain.
I think where those body bags were,
Alright.
back at that back building in the corner.
1 minute. Rings
So,
nearby.
what is your routine before you start streaming?
Snacks, definitely snacks. You got to fill up before you sit down. You know,
Yep.
usually consist of chips or
Less than 1
donuts,
minute. The ring is not far.
Okay.
and you got to make sure you have plenty of water, empty bladder,
Yep.
and you just got it. That's it. Full belly and empty bladder. That's my routine.
Ring aim far.
And then
Half of 1.
possibly some snacks to keep you full next to you.
Okay.
I have like, it's next to my desk. It's like a graveyard of Entenmann's donuts.
Taking a moment to heal. Almost there. We are close to the ring.
I keep pressing the wrong button.
Taking a moment to recharge
There's a
my
med kit here.
shields. slow to roll, but they work the best. Use the map as your guide.
Over here.
Medkit here.
Cool. I need to start pinging where you tag stuff at.
Care
Kill
package
leader.
being
Watch
delivered.
your six.
Care package
It's
touching
down.
nice, but it only lasts a
They
little
usually
bit.
carry rare platforms.
Fades away slowly.
Alrighty, and what is your proudest moment in life?
Gotta be my kids being born. My 2 boys.
Nice.
That's an easy one.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'd
my
say
oldest will be
Kids are
4
very rewarding.
next month.
Nice.
And then my youngest turned 2 in February, so I don't know what the math is on that.
Turn
Bad
2 in
dad
February.
vibes. So like 2.5-ish? No, not yet.
Not quite. Almost.
Almost. He thinks he's 15, but
Yes. I have a
Supply bin here.
2-year-old and a 8-month-old.
oh, okay. I was there.
Yeah.
I feel for you.
Yep.
I know what you're going through.
And the bossiness is definitely there.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And what is your setup?
My setup. Like, do you want to know what I have in my PC or what's?
Yeah, just kind of
All
like your
this.
general parts and kind of what you use to stream with.
Do you know that I bought a pre-built? Is that gonna cringe?
No.
It's it's an Asus ROG. It's a 20. I think it has like an i7 and I think like a GTX 970.
Okay.
I just got, what did I buy today? A new Corsair mouse.
Looks like the
I wish I could-
M65.
Is that what it is? This guy?
I think so. It looks like the one I got.
And
Beginning ring countdown.
I have a Razer Black Widow, the Mercury edition,
Okay.
the white one. It's beautiful.
Supply ship inbound.
And then my monitors are cheapo, webcam cheapo, budget.
Yep.
I got a Blue Yeti,
Eliminated. There is a new
On a-
kill leader.
you know, Amazon microphone stand.
Be aware
We're
of the
real
new
budget
kill
here,
leader.
Hey,
family friendly, low budget.
that is fine with me. I splurge on some things, but
Right.
like I got the K70 keyboard, the Corsair K70
Mhm.
keyboard. It was refurbished on Amazon.
Oh, that's all right, as long as it works.
Yeah, and it works wonderful. It came with like a warranty, the whole 9. I was like,
There's no reason to go crazy all at once.
exactly.
Get it as you feel you need it, in my opinion.
Eva 8 here.
And on my, I had before this, I had the Razer Death Adder, but
Okay.
I threw it at the wall, so that the right click button was being a little fugazi, you know. So it was time to go.
Gotcha. That sounds like something I would do.
Yeah, it was out of a moment of rage, and then quickly depression.
Yep. What did I just do?
Yeah, and it felt right in the moment, and then
Taking a moment to heal.
quickly not.
Right. Alrighty. Yeah, I don't have a
Okay.
problem with pre-builts. I really
Body shield here.
don't like the
Level 4.
phrase
You need one if
built
you don't
not
have it.
bought because personally I
New kill leader appointed.
work a lot and
Right. Same here.
I don't have time to necessarily build a PC, which I had
No,
to
and-
rebuild mine anyways because I bought
And I
mine used.
bought mine about, I think, when I first got my own place, so like maybe 3 years ago.
Okay.
So it was within my budget, and it was something I needed quick, so it was easier.
Okay.
And I'm not the biggest computer junkie, so for me to put together a computer and buy the parts would probably take me the summer. So
If you know the
it's
parts you're
just
gonna get,
ease.
it's really not that hard to build a PC. As long
Right.
as you know what parts you need, what parts work best together, that's the stuff that takes a lot of time and knowledge.
Yeah, because this is my first, I guess you can quote, gaming PC, you know? So I didn't really know what to look for. I kind of just went and bought the most expensive one that Best Buy had. And just hoped it worked. It was a naive buy, but it's working for now.
Yeah. Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah,
All right.
there's plenty of shield here if you need it.
Shield cell here.
Mouse mat keeps sliding. Mildly
Got a brand
annoying.
new one. It's humongous.
Yeah, I got the. Did you get a Corsair? No.
No, it's Glorious is the brand.
It looks about double the size of mine,
It's huge.
but
It's,
mine is like really.
they make one bigger than this, but I was like, that's more than enough.
That's it? Yeah, mine goes all the way across my desk, and then it's probably a foot and a half tall, like a foot and a half by 3 feet, and it keeps sliding off on my keyboard side.
Care package incoming.
All right, well,
Let's get to the LZ.
there's a care package coming in
Good
right
spot.
on us.
It's beautiful.
Alrighty, and what is your favorite food other than donuts?
Favorite food?
New kill leader.
Like
Call
snack
if you spot
food or
her.
like meal food?
Like meal food,
meal food? Ooh. Home cooked or bought?
either way.
I got a lot of options. All right. Favorite meal? It's got to be. It's got to be a White Castle craving.
Okay.
You know, my new house is right down the road, and sometimes you just get in that mood, and so I'm just like, screw it, I gotta get it.
Round 3. Beginning ring countdown.
On us.
But I don't know if I would call that my favorite. It's tough. Holy crap.
Drop down. I don't know my special.
I got stuck.
I shouldn't have chased that.
It's all good.
That's my problem with this game is I go full
Like,
send.
towards the action.
Yeah, I go.
That was a slow game anyway. We needed some.
Yeah. All right. So, what is your worst injury?
My worst injury? I think the only time I broke anything was, I think it was before I was even 10, that I broke my leg in a shopping cart.
Oof.
Like, my parents were pushing me in the shopping cart, and I guess my dad was being a wise ass at the time and tried to like do a wheelie with the shopping cart, and it tipped like towards him, and my
Yup.
my legs got caught, and it was like snap
Oh,
right in Costco. So
Oh.
fond memory.
Oh, that can't feel good.
That's the only time I've really broken anything. You know.
Yeah, I've got a couple breaks. Nothing too crazy. All right.
Knock on wood.
And yeah. Well, I mean, I got attacked by a toy poodle and almost lost my. How do you say it the nice way?
Private
Huevos?
area?
Yeah. I have a permanent scar there.
Jeez.
My sister kicked me in the face when I was probably like 8. I was chasing her, and I tried to grab the back of her shirt, and I tripped on my shoelaces,
Right.
and she
Ruck
was
up. It's
wearing
time to move out.
Doc Martens. And
Oh,
her
yeah.
heel caught me on my left eye, right above my left eye,
Faith will be on our side for life
and
after.
it split it wide open.
Jeez.
And then
Powered up and ready to go.
I used to be a biker when I was a kid. Like, I'd bike
Right.
everywhere. And I was, long story short, I was racing my friend home because he got a flat. And his mom came to pick him up. And I was, like, trying to beat them back to the house
Introducing
because I
your
could
champion.
go back roads.
No such
and they
thing
had
as
to take the main
automating,
roads.
ladies.
And a steamroller, because they were doing the parking lot. The school I used to live near, and the steamroller pulled out in front of me. I was on the sidewalk, like trying to cross the street. They pulled out in front of me, and I had to go around them and slipped out on the loose gravel.
Right.
And then, oh, I'm
Hey,
into launch.
I'm the jump master.
master.
Ready up.
I'm into launch.
You know what? Let's go Skull Town. Screw
Let's
it.
do it.
This might be a good place
And
to
I
land.
split my chin open on that one. Because my bike slid out from underneath me.
Hold on tight. It's time to drop, shock, and run.
I was a little irritated on that. She didn't say a word to me either.
No.
Like, she just,
Kept it moving.
yeah, she just pulled right out in front of me. I biffed it hard.
Yeah.
My face is split open, and she's just staring at me. Like, why'd you get in my way? Alright, I gotta cut in
That
here.
just reminded me of a new show I'm watching on Netflix.
What you got?
It's called Dead to Me,
Okay.
and I know the actress's face. You'll probably know it if you see her. And she's like this widow that her husband died. That somebody like hit him on the side of the road and just kind of left him there to die. And then she's like at like one of these like grief meetings, and she ends up befriending this girl who later in the show you learn that she's the one that hit her husband.
Naturally.
So it's yeah. So the girl that plays the killer is, if you ever saw the Scooby-Doo movies, like the live action ones, she plays Velma.
Okay.
So she's in it. It's pretty good. I'm like halfway through. Little binge watching tip. If you ever get bored.
Yeah. I've been
Watch
going
out for
back
the new
through
kill leader,
Arrow.
friend. Peacekeeper here.
I've never watched it.
It's really good.
I'll have to look into it.
I just ripped that ammo from right in front of me. That's one thing I don't like about this game, is the forced squads and looting.
Yeah.
That's one of the big reasons why I stopped playing it.
My Netflix subscription is mainly used for The Office. Apparently.
Nice.
I've watched the whole series many, many times.
Yeah, my wife has watched it a lot.
Someone traveled through here.
I think they're on top. Pretty sure they're up. I keep trying to lean like in Rainbow.
Nope, not here. Fortunately.
Let's go up. Actually, we're getting closer to going this way.
Spotted.
Oh,
Double timing it.
I just got hit from behind.
Alright.
Eating lead.
Going in Peacekeeper. Full stun.
Full send.
It worked out perfect.
Yep.
Gosh darn it, dude.
Alright. What is your dream car?
I drive my dream car. It's a 85 Corvette.
Nice.
Your mind
Yeah,
is
Very
the
nice.
strongest weapon
I
in life.
drove a beat-up Honda Civic until I live in New Jersey and we moved to Florida last year for a little bit. So I sold my Honda to some kid for like 400 bucks. And then we moved back and I'm like, we have the family car, but it's my wife's car. So my wife found this Corvette that it happened to be a buddy of mine was selling. And she's like, you need to buy it.
I could use that.
Okay.
So that was the story there, yeah.
Nice.
It gets terrible gas mileage, but
Yes.
it's fun.
Yes.
And I can't use it when it snows, so
I
it has
had
its
a,
perks and its downfalls.
I had a 1970 Chevy C10 long bed
Oh, there you go.
truck that had the 350 small block in it.
That's what
Living
mine
in
has.
Colorado. Rear wheel
In
drive.
Colorado.
Yes. And I had to drive it in the winter.
Jeez.
All
No
right.
good.
Let's see if I missed any. Who do you look up to in your personal life?
In my personal life. That's a tough one. If I had to give you like a strange answer, it would have to say like me in 10 years.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like if I can envision the stuff that I have planned go through for the next 5 to 10 years, that's what I would look up to.
Nice. Very nice.
To get a little deep and emotional there.
Alrighty. And what is the first video game you played?
I think it was. Ooh. I think it was Cruising the World on N64.
Ooh, that's a classic.
I think that's my first game that I
Yes.
played.
Trust
And
me.
I remember because it was at my aunt's house.
Fly
'Cause
fighter.
I remember he had like
The
one of
end
those
is
huge
decided.
40-inch TVs, but it had to sit on the floor because they were so heavy, you know.
Okay.
And we played at
Get
Cruising the
ready.
World on his
Today is not gonna
N64
be easy.
Nice.
because we didn't really get a system in our house until like PS2 was out.
Okay.
So like the first game that we played like at our house,
Introducing your
and I was
champion.
even still young for this, was like GTA 3 or is it 3?
Partes no
GTA
están
3.
incluidos.
Okay. I think I played that one. That's where you're looking like over the top, right?
Or maybe which is it GTA 4? It was like the first big one. Like it was like in the same era as like Vice City and San Andreas.
Okay. Okay. I think that might have been 4.
Yeah.
Man,
And my older brothers would play it, and I would
sneak in.
just kind of sneak in and not know what I was doing. And a little violence for a young mind never hurt anybody.
Yeah.
Don't quote that. Yeah, I think even to go earlier than that, if I can remember, on like Sega Genesis, I think it was Vector Man we had
Okay.
on Sega Genesis, and there was another one called Primal Rage. That dinosaur fight. That was god awful. But I'm trying to think. Now everything, it's like wheels are turning. Now I'm, you know.
Yep.
And there was this guy not dead.
I downed a hostile. Reloading. I took an enemy's
I
life.
think another good one we had for Sega Genesis was Battletoads Double Dragon. There was a couple good ones, classics.
Yeah, I might not make it out of this.
I think we eliminated one squad, maybe this whole session.
I got a kill right there.
Not to put a stat on it or anything, but
All right. I think our teammate's still up though.
yeah, he's good.
He might clutch it up. Hopefully. Hopefully. I just didn't have any health. I should have used that Phoenix kit, right? Even though I didn't have a shield.
It was a hot drop.
No, he's not gonna pull this out. All right. Well, I think we're gonna end it right there.
Okay.
Awesome. Well, where can people
That is gonna
find
be
you?
horrible gameplay. Twitch.tv/Alex_Toasty. I have a YouTube channel up under the same name, but it's kind of just getting started, so
Okay.
don't be overwhelmed when you see the lack of content on there.
Mhm.
But usually I stream Twitch every night at 8 p.m.
Okay.
Eastern time. Sundays and Saturdays I'll do a short one in the midday, and then I'll do my main one at night.
Okay.
That's pretty much where I'm at, man.
Nice. Well, I appreciate you hooking up with me and getting an interview
yeah.
done.
I appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir. And we will definitely have to hop into this another time
Yes,
where
yes.
we can focus more on the gameplay and get some good
Yeah,
content.
absolutely.
High
Yeah.
quality content is what we look for.
We'll
around
we'll film good content and then we'll just place it over this interview.
here. Yeah, let's do that.
All
All right,
right,
man.
work.
Thank
All
you.
right, thanks a lot, dude.
Yep. Let it. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the interview. I know I had a lot of fun recording and getting to know Alex. I always really enjoyed these episodes. I have a hard time finding people to interview right now because I don't have the biggest pull. But whenever I do find someone to interview, I enjoy playing with them. It's just an all-around good experience because I'm giving them a platform to share their stuff on, and I don't really play with a lot of people, so it's really fun for me to be able to talk to somebody and play interesting games and fun games that I enjoy, and just kind of make a night of it. We were a little bit rushed on this one with our timing. I have a new schedule at work, so like I said, I'll talk about the schedule changes. I'm no longer going to stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. I'm going to cut it back to Friday, Saturday, Sunday night streams. All right. So we're going to be starting around 7 or 7:30 and going until whenever. The Sunday streams will probably get cut short because I'm going to be getting up early on Mondays still to try and help my wife out more with the kids now that I have an extra day off. So I went from working 5 days a week to 4 days a week, but longer days. So I was working 5 8-hour days. Now I'm working 4 10-hour days. In the line I work, that's called 4 10s. And then I'm going to be working on getting better recording stuff done and better content pushed out on YouTube and try and find stuff that I can put on Twitter to where the entertainment value isn't going away. The schedule is just changing. So my uploads will probably be, I want to say Wednesday or Thursday if I'm lucky and if I have someone to interview, if I have some content to put up on YouTube. Those are the hardest things because I'm not very good at getting content off stream, and I really need to get content off stream. So I know I'm kind of rambling on a little bit, but just kind of giving you an inner workings to my mind. I'll leave Alex's links down below. Like he said, he streams Monday through Friday starting at 8 Eastern. Okay. And I'm not sure what time he said he goes till, and then Saturday and Sunday every now and then he does like an early stream and then a late stream, kind of does a dual stream on those days. But I hope you guys enjoyed the interview. I know I'm still rambling on and just going, but every now and then I just need to let stuff out of my head. So once again, I hope you enjoyed the interview. Go check him out. I'll link his channel down below, and tell him AJM sent you. Thanks. Bye. Like, comment, subscribe. Ching. I don't have sound effects yet. Ching.